Okay, and welcome back to the £30 game collection challenge. So where are we at the moment? So as we already said, we have started with £30. So me and my wife, we went out on Monday and we went to as many different charity shops as we could do in Norwich city centre, trying to find the best deals possible to spend our £30 to flip it as much as we can over this next week to see if we can actually get some more money to buy more stuff to sell, and hopefully we can get to that £150 benchmark where I'm aiming for, to then start to buy some job lots, and then from there we start keeping what we want and then sell off the other stuff to buy more job lots and to grow our collections as we go forward, using all the reselling techniques and techniques I've taken along the way. So where are we then? So we went out and we spent our money. So I'm going to go through now and show you what I've got and what I've paid for, and hopefully what some of the items are sold for, and then we're going to, every single thing I bought over this sort of video is all being listed, and I'll tell you exactly how much that is all listed for at the very end of the video. So first shop we went into, there was no internet whatsoever, and there was hardly anything in there. I just needed to get the ball rolling. I haven't done this reselling for a while, so I went to YMCA and I bought some DVDs which at the start of lockdown were selling really well for good money, but I've lately found out they're not selling too well now because the things are open. They were fitness DVDs. They were under 4 for £1. No, sorry, they were 2 for £1. So under 2 for £1 for 50p each. So we've got Heart FM radio, Heart Aerobics, Gabby Logan Twin results, 60-second program, and Davina Intense. So they all came over for that YMCA. It's so much backwards for me. Okay, so that's the YMCA. It's come up as £1. So as we just said, the sales of these are gone right down at the moment. I do believe this one here, if you see on the screen right now, it's about £2.69 when it's coming over. Originally, when I was selling at the start of the pandemic, you get about £4 or £5 for a fitness DVD. Now I'm not really getting that much at all. The most expensive one was Davina Intense, and that was going for like £3. Yes, so that's sort of going for £3. So that's those ones. So that was a bit of a fail at the start, but lesson learnt. Need internet, do the research before you go in. Don't just go on at previous times of when the start of COVID and coming over. Okay, so the next place we went to a few other shops, and they were a bit of a bust, didn't really have anything inside them. But then we went down to Oxfam, and I found a couple of things. So we've got the Famous 5. This is a little collection over here. That's not going for too much, probably about £5 for the Famous 5 book, so a lot better, and that one cost 99p. And then in the past I've sold a lot of Harry Potter books, so I thought if I can start buying some cheap Harry Potter books with a little bundle, I can start to bundle them up. And the first one I found in the Oxfam was Tales of the Beadle Bard for £1.29, so that's going to be stored up until I get all 7 books, and then I'll put this one with it just to make a little bundle. Go for 30, anything between £30 to £50, depending if they're hard, or up to £100, depending if they're hardbacks or softbacks and paperbacks and what editions they are. So this one does have a inscription put inside. Sometimes that affects the sales, sometimes it doesn't. And this is what edition? So this is edition 1. So this is run number 1. So you can see there it's got the number 1 inside the number line. So I know it's the first edition. So yeah, it actually says there this is a £2.28 in Oxfam. So that was that one. Then we went down to another couple, and we then went into Scope. No, we didn't go into Scope. We went into Sense. Yeah, I went into Sense. So the receipt is slightly different on here because I also bought 4 DVDs for my son on there as well at 50p each. But we did find some Leapster games. So we found some free Leapster, Wolverine, Cars and Disney Up. So each of these are selling for £8, sort of around about £8 per thing, and we paid £1 per each disc, I do believe. Yeah, we paid £1 for each disc. They've all got their manuals inside them, so they've all got the disc and the manuals. The most expensive one actually was Wolverine. Yeah, that one's worth the most, and it's got the black and white sort of manual in there. But the problem is with these, they don't go as large letters, they are small parcels. Unless, or if you want to open them up and post them that way, but then they're going to be delicate and get broken. So they are large, they are parcels, so they do need to be shipped out at £3. So yes, they're worth about £8, but £3 of that is actually postage. So we've got those three, and then we also went down to the toy section and I found a couple of Build-A-Bear teddy bears. So this one stinks of bubblegum. You know, sometimes they get this, you can get the hearts inside them and they get the sounds inside them. You can also get the smelly things inside. This one reeks of bubblegum smell. But this is a My Little Pony special bear. It's called Nightmare Dark Unicorn or something like that. Not many of them are in the UK. There's quite a lot of them in America. So we've got it on. We've got that. We paid £3.50 for this one. Yes, I paid £3.50 for that one, and the average selling price for these. Yeah, so the selling price anything from £10 plus postage up to £14, £15 plus postage for this one. But then the other one, which is a sparkle snowflake bunny, it's actually people are saying it's rare. There's only 2 in the UK. All the rest are in America again, and they're quite big shipping to get into America. We pay £2.25 for this bear, but this one is going for a lot higher money. In around about the £20 mark, we're selling for this bear. Again, it's a Build-A-Bear, so we've got the label on it, and this one's got no smell. It does have a sound effect, yeah, but the batteries run out on these. But if you didn't know, that Build-A-Bear has a lifetime guarantee on any bear it actually owns. So if it's got a Build-A-Bear and the stitching comes out, if you ever pick a bear up and you see the stitchings come out, don't worry, just go into the Build-A-Bear thing and they'll fix it for free for you, and then you can sell it afterwards, so you don't have to sell a faulty bear. Right, so that's those ones, and as I say, the whole bill for that did come to £10.25, but some money of that, £2 of that was some Bear Grylls DVDs, and that was from Sense, and that is so it's really be £8.75 on that one. Okay, so the next shop we went into was the RSPCA, and they didn't really have anything there except a new and sealed copy of Narnia. So this is the 2-disc special collection. Yeah, so we paid £1 for this, and it's retailing around about £6 at the moment. So that is that one. Now moving on to a couple of my decent finds. So we went to Scope, and when I went to Scope I found some Blue Planet collection. So this was £2 for a new and sealed David Attenborough The Blue Planet, and that was roughly going for £8. So yes, we paid £2, but it's a large letter, so that's £5. So we're only going to get £3 out of that, but that's still £3 extra for the pot. But the big money spinner inside that shop was this big Perspex box of the OC complete collection. So this is quite a lovely box set, and so it starts off with a book. So it's got a load of books. Oh, that's some barcodes coming in there, and then the DVDs are separated inside little sections. Different parts of them has information on the book, and it's got all of the discs in there, and they're all in very good condition. And this thing, yeah, one of them is sold for 30. So one of these is sold for £33, A few of them are sold on bids, a lot less than actually that. But we paid £10 for that, and hopefully we can get about 26, 27 out of that over on the OC. It's quite heavy though, it is quite heavy, but it did come under 2 kilograms, so it's still only going to cost me £3 to post it, and that was from Scope. Yeah, that was from Scope, and nice and easy. Sort of £12 spent inside that shop. And the last shop I went into was when I went into Great Yarmouth. I dropped my daughter off at her gymnastics, and I went into the cancer research shop, which they have there. They say everything under £3 or £3 or less, but as you see from the footage, there's things there which are way more than £3. So I don't know why they advertise less than £3 or less. I found this box set of Sherlock Holmes. This is from the 1980s series, TV series Sherlock Holmes through to the early 1990s. It's got all of the episodes there, all 41 of the episodes from the ITV TV show, Sir Arthur Doyle's Sherlock Holmes. And we paid £3 for this, so I was quite happy with that. And they say it comes in 2 plastic box sets, and everything is there. All the discs are there, they're all perfect, very, very good condition. And that is selling for around about £15, I do believe, for that set. Yes, so that's £3 from the Big C or Cancer Research, and nice simple little £3 sale there. So that is all of the stuff I picked up. Yeah, the grand total of everything came to £29 and 3 pence. So we've got my entire budget except 97p spent. On eBay, on the new selling site, if everything sells, everything goes over there, it's going to be a grand total of £111 and 97 pence. It's not too bad from £30 to £111, but a few of these are small sellers at the moment. They've been listed for a couple of days now. I've got watches on. I've got watches on this one here. Yeah, it's the Nightmare. It's the Princess Luna Nightmare Unicorn. Yeah, so that's, I've got some watches on that. At the moment I've got it up for £10 plus postage. And we've got a watch on there. Everything else has had lots of views except the Leapfrog Up. My most views at the moment have been Leapfrog Disney Cars at 19 views on that one in a couple of days. So we've got it up there for £5 plus postage, so we'll see what happens for another day, and if nothing comes of there, we'll slowly decrease everything until we find that buying market, in the hope I can replate my £30 back. At least I get my £30 back to refund it back in again. Sort of coming through. I hope you enjoyed this little video clip today. I'll bring you back hopefully next week, when we've actually made some sales, and from those sales we can go out and actually buy some more stuff and increase what we're actually going to get over there. But I've done some recce's today as well. I went to CX and done a few lot of recceing about what some of the going prices of some older sport games, because when I was out I saw loads and loads of sport games but wasn't really sure if I was going to pick them up, and I'm very, very surprised in looking at what FIFA 17 and FIFA 18 on the Xbox 360 go compared to the Xbox One. Yeah, we look at this one here. This is the Xbox 360 FIFA 17 is going for £10. But on the other hand, on the Xbox One, it's only going for about £2.50. Yeah, FIFA 18 on the Xbox One, £26. About £3-4 on the Xbox. No, so on the Xbox 360, FIFA 18 is going for £26, and on the Xbox One, it's only going for £3-4 again. So why is that? I'll tell you why that is. Because I've found out that sporting games at the end of the line of the older console, so the 360, the prices of those ones are a lot higher than actually on the Xbox One, because more people bought the Xbox One game than actually the Xbox 360 games. There's less Xbox 360 games of those two titles than there are on the Xbox One. Well, that's my theory anyway. Until then, hope everyone's having a good time hunting, and we'll get this collection growing fairly shortly. I'm just starting to sort some of the shelves out so we can start displaying some of the collection behind me, so we can actually see what we're going to have and when we're actually picking it up. That's it. Bye everyone.